Hey folks, I hope you are doing well and you're watching the English Snob. Today we're going to talk about some slang phrases that you really have to know in order to understand natives and other cool people on this planet. So I'm going to give you some examples so that you could use these phrases in your day-to-day life in order to sound more like a native speaker. But make sure do not use these phrases in a professional or in an educational environment because they are quite informal, but you could use these phrases with your friends and perhaps family. So let's do it. Hey Dasha, seems you're a wee bit salty today. What's wrong?
Yeah, cause I was mad at my ex last night.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Cause he was trying to follow me left, right and center everywhere I go.
Oh, that sounds super cheesy, boo.
Yeah, he's 10.
Why wouldn't he? Cause you're fit.
Oh, have you ghosted someone?
Yeah, there was a time and a place to ghost someone.
And have you ever been ghosted?
Yeah, it's hard to sing it.
Oh my gosh. Hey Snob, please. I'm weak.
Slang number 1. Wee bit. It's an informal expression that means a little bit. As I said, seems you're a wee bit salty today. What's wrong? That means seems you're a little bit salty today. What's wrong? For example, if one of your friends calls you and asks, hey, are you coming to my home? What do you say? Hey bro, I'm a wee bit busy. I can't make it today. Or you could say dogs are a wee bit sensitive to strangers because they react negatively. Alright, number 2, salty. That means upset about something. As I said, seems you're a wee bit salty today. What's wrong? That means seems you're a wee bit upset today. For example, Sarah is salty today because her boyfriend dumped her. Or you could say John is salty today because his father took away his car. And we are all salty sometimes. Let's face it. Alright? Number 3, mad, which means very angry, infuriated or aggressive. As she said, she was mad at her ex because he was trying to follow her. That means she was very angry at her ex because he was trying to follow her. But do not get confused with the other definition of this word, which means crazy. For example, Mariana was mad at her little sister for borrowing her car without asking. Or you could say, I was mad at my little sister because she was trying to check my phone and that's a big deal. Alright? Number 4, left, right and center, which means all the time. As she said, he was trying to follow me left, right and center everywhere I go, which means he was trying to follow her all the time everywhere she goes. For example, you could say, I've been losing my car keys left, right and center ever since moving to the new house. Alright? Number 5, super cheesy, which means annoying, frustrating, embarrassing. As I said, that's super cheesy, which means that's very annoying. For example, if somebody points out your grammatical mistakes, that's super cheesy, isn't it? Number 6, stan, which means stalker or obsessed fan. For example, you could say, I hate John because he's always trying to scroll down her pictures on Instagram. He's such a stan. Or in the context of obsessed fan, you could say, I'm Game of Thrones stan or I'm Avengers stan. Alright? Number 7, fit, which means attractive or beautiful. As I said, why wouldn't he cause you're fit? That means why wouldn't he cause you are attractive or beautiful? If you're looking beautiful, you can be called fit. For example, Taylor Swift is fit. Or you could say Leonardo DiCaprio is fit because he's attractive. Number 8, ghost. Well, it's a noun, but nowadays people are using it as a slang in the form of verb, which means to ignore someone. As she said, have you ever been ghosted? That means, have I ever been ignored by someone? For example, Sarah has been ghosting John ever since her breakup. That means Sarah has been ignoring John ever since her breakup. Alright? Number 9, sing. Well, it's a verb, but nowadays it's being used as a slang, which means to confess or to admit. As I said, it's hard to sing it, which means it's hard to admit it. For example, the thief sang that he had taken the money, which means the thief confessed that he had taken the money. Alright? Number 10. Weak. When she said, "Oh please Snob, I'm weak." Well, if you are laughing so hard, your stomach starts to hurt. Your abs start to hurt. That means you are dead. You are weak. For example, Jessica told a bunch of jokes at the party to try to weak her guests. Alright? So we have just come across some slang expressions, so make sure you like, share and subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna peace out. Thank you for stopping by.